Yo, Canada. Hey, Canada. Glad you're here, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, dudes? Uh-ohs. It's Bizzos. What's happening? What's happening, everyone? What's going on, country? Uh-oh, you hunting wabbit? You hunting for the wabbits? Okay. Okay. You evil person. Here you go. Here, I found one. Just for you. I want to buy that right there whenever they have another one if I go back. And I'm going to wear that when I record. I am literally going to wear a rabbit's head or a bunny's head, whatever you want to call the fucker thing. So, everyone, guess what? Canada is going to get a special treat today. So, Ontario, see if you heard about this, I guess, because I was talking to somebody online over here on my Xbox the other day. And tell me if you ever heard of this right here. And this is kind of interesting, you guys, okay? So, for anybody here that has kids or that know how kids are, that know how kids are when they're bad, that gets punishments, let me know. Like anybody here that deals with kids on a daily basis. If they're bad, they get a punishment, correct? Hey, country. Well, here goes the thing, though. In Canada, it is a crime to tell your kid if they're bad, you're going to put them to bed or you're going to put them in timeout or do anything. You cannot say that to your kid in Canada. Anywhere in the country, it is a crime to tell your kid you're going to punish them for being bad. No, from where I was talking to somebody about it, is he's dealing with the case himself, I guess, or something. Or he's heard of the cases or something. I had to talk to him more to see what the hell he's talking about that. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to have to talk to him about it more. Basically, that's what it falls under, though, too. Though, like I said, I'll talk to him more about it. I don't think he's online right now, but that's what it basically falls under. It's considered threatening your kids by saying you're going to punish them for being bad. It's like, well, damn. So you just want your kids to run wild and free? I'm sorry, but no, I don't want that to happen. In the States, it actually is a crime to discipline your kids for sure. I know that much. I know that for sure in the United States, you can't put your hand on your kid technically. Like if you actually hit your kid with your hand, open, close, belts, my favorite thing in the world, my little switch here, anything, any kind of way, technically, it is considered child abuse in the United States. You're actually not allowed to physically punish your kids, like put them in timeout, whatever, no biggie. But any other kind of physical contact to your kid is considered child abuse in the United States. Even a tap on their hand could be considered it. Oh yeah, that's the same thing that's fucked up too, though, James. So, James, I have a question for you though. What was your own name? Was it Jacob? Are you the James Jacobson, or who are you exactly? Because I'm fucking confused. Because you have two different names. You have this one, then there's another one. Oh, that is who you. Okay, that's why you're fucking blue. I'm like, what the fuck? I am fucking confused over here. Like, I was confuzzled. Man. You had me confuzzled there for a minute. I didn't realize you changed your name. It's kafuzzled. Get it right. Not confused. It's kafuzzled. I'm making a new word up, man. It's kafuzzled. Hey, yo, Jay, send me a text message to my actual phone number. You know what it is. I'm gonna send something to you. Yes, we're gonna make a new word. What's going on there, Storm? Oh yeah, I could have told you that one. Yeah, you can only change like every 90 days. Bandits. So since you have the decoder ring, I'm gonna send you something. Actually, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. This is what we're gonna do. Actually, let me make it a little easier. Hey, stupid phone, computer. Because I just realized that I have this thing on my computer, not on my phone. So hey, for whoever has the decoder ring, there you go. Sorry for anybody, for anybody that doesn't have it, you're on your own. For who does, do not say it in the chat. Somebody knows about it already. A few people actually knows. Cleveland, I'm going to tell you this one time and one time only. Leave on your own free will or you will be banned permanently. No, ban him. Don't time him out. He has to be banned. Actually, no time is out. Trolls like him have to be banned. You was actually about to type it in. Yeah, I just put it in there. Yeah, to the people that have um the thing, I never got it to you, I don't think yet. Storm. Compared to it, that is that was the motorcycle guy. That's what they've said. Yeah, I don't even know. It guy, girl, it thing, whatever. Be whatever it wants to be. But that's considered to be the motorcycle guy. That's what that person claimed to be numerous times. So I don't know. I just called it an it, the thing. No, hey, you're making fun of a good movie, man. The Thing was a good movie. Can't we can't make fun of the Thing. We can't do that. Even though I haven't seen that movie in forever. Even though that movie is older than fucking Dirt itself. The movie was like from the 70s. The It Thing. The It Thing. uh, like I said, I know a few people have it. They're gonna you're gonna love what that thing is I posted says. So for the few that have the decoder ring that doesn't know it yet, there you go. Like I said, though, please don't post it in there. Oh, that sucks. A fire evacuation at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Yeah, I finally got it taken care of. Yes. Finally, something was finally taken care of. Yes. Trust me. Oh, what I posted? Yes, exactly. How did you know, man? Damn it. Who told you? Who told you my shopping list, man? Go up ahead, look at the thing that I posted, get your little decoder ring out, and you'll find out. Here, since you missed it, you said, there you go. Oh, it is very good news, James. It's actually very good news. Oh no, Bandit, I never sent it to you. Email me, Bandit. Send me an email and I'll send you the decoder ring. But do not give it to no one. I repeat, no one. I mean, no one gets it. Only I authorize those being given out. I only give them out. No disrespect, but no one here is allowed to give them to anybody, even if you trust them. If they're not a mod on my screen, they're not getting one. I want to keep this as close guarded as possible. Making me do work. Yeah, take care, Alaskan. Don't get in trouble, man. But yeah, whenever you get a chance to, Bandit, send me that email though, and I'll definitely get you. I'll give you that thing. I thought I gave it to you before. Canada's not gonna like the message I sent them. I wonder how many people from the feds are scrambling to try to figure out what that word means. Oh, you get all the respects. I mean, I haven't seen you run on my streams for that often though, actually. So I mean, I can't really get you something if I don't know your email in the first place. I mean, you'll be only like the fifth person to have the decoder ring. I'm pretty sure people in the government have access to the decoder ring, or anyways, just saying and shit. Oh, hey, you guys, look, I found a new game. It's something really fun. Watch, I'm going to show you something real quick, you guys. I couldn't even tell you. Probably, maybe, I wouldn't even know. Look, you guys, I get to create the Earth again. I get to create Earth. That's a little bit of Earth what's left right there. I get to make Earth. Yay, I'm making the Earth. I'm making the Earth for everyone's. What's up, vet? So yeah, tonight we're just chatting. Yo, Bizzo, do you know where whatchamacallit is? Andrew? Like, is he asleep? Or is he like on Mars or Pluto or something? Have you heard from him today? Just give me a second, real quick, Bandit. Now, Bandit, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with everybody else, though. Not that I don't trust you; it's just something I have to do. I need you to type the exact same thing I'm gonna send you first, and we just have to go through some stuff. Not that I don't trust you; it's just I don't want this given out to the wrong people. So whatever I sent you, send it in the chat, the email, and then I'll send you the decoder. Yeah, I tried calling him earlier, but he never answered. And then I'm gonna get the thing together that I can send you anyways. I gotta go here and do some things and all the other fun stuff. Okay, come on, you stupid ass. What the hell? Well, you forgot the actual thing, but yeah, that was right. Now, like I said though, do not post this anywhere. Keep this to you. That's actually what it was with the symbols too, is what I was talking about. But yeah, keep like I said, just keep it between us and the little people that have it. Like I said, you're like number 5, I think, to have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, you're number 7. You're lucky number 7. Yeah, sure. Yeah, think if you want to think that way, Billy, you can think that way all you want. Sure thing. You go ahead and get the code decoder ring, and you try to solve the mystery. And then here's what I would say: for anybody that is not a mod that has it, if you can guess what the shit means, I didn't know Beaver was banned here in the first place. Actually, did somebody ban Beaver? I'm confused. I didn't know somebody banned him in the first place. I will figure that out later because nobody's being unblocked right now. Sorry to say it, but not right now. I got to deal with some stuff and I'll figure that out why down the road. I didn't even know he came in today. So if he was banned, it must have been on another stream. Oh yeah, I know, Jay. You're not crazy like that. So Jay, I got one for you though. since you're here, because I was gonna message you about this earlier today, but I've been running around all day, raining, so I just a lot of bullshit. Um, so I was thinking on. Let me look at the calendar to get the right date. So I got to make sure and figure this all out. Do you think you can possibility have um can you have that day off? Because you said you're gonna have vacation time. That'll be it's a Wednesday. I was thinking for that trip I was talking about, I'll head up towards the rapid and meet up, whatever, do that thing, go to that trip place, whatever. Like I said, I'll cover for gas or some shit, whatever, type thing, if needed. Help out, probably grab something to eat while we're out and about. It's just a suggestion. Like I'm thinking that day would probably be a good day to do it. The only other day that I know we can do it on, which is a day I wouldn't mind to do it, but at the same time, I don't know if it's smart, is my birthday. Because my birthday is in July. But I just don't know what day my birthday falls in this year. I don't know if it's a weekday or not. And it has to be a weekday. Uh, about time for what, Canada? Oh, that. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I made it hard for you. Oh, you're the 22nd? I'm the 25th, actually. So, since you're the 22nd, you were literally the day before Leo. Because Leo's, I believe, start on the 23rd. I think that's when it starts. I'm pretty sure it's 23rd. I could be wrong. I believe it's the 23rd to the 22nd of August. That's why me and my wife get such much along. We're both Leos. My wife loves me to death, even though she wants to just put me in a box and mail me to like Africa. Uh yeah, so it's the day before the Leo. Damn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I used to remember a lot of those dates for the thing. I think I had like four memorized by heart without a problem. But I just never really fucked around with the horoscope stuff anymore. Never really read the paper anymore. So I just said, whatever, screw it, who cares? I don't even know when her birthday is, so I couldn't even tell you. Um, Highlights of Ohio. Well, it's been confirmed One of the world's most notorious serial killers in the United States is from Ohio. That's been confirmed. Over 90 women he's murdered throughout the United States, and he lived here for a majority of his life. That's been confirmed. I guess that's a highlight that Ohio gets for 2019. Man's been in prison for forever, and he's about to die. So he decided that, hey, I'm just gonna go and be like, yeah, I'm gonna brag about being a serial killer because he's a moron. He's a sick bastard too, though, because that man's going to hell. Oh yes, you know it. Nah, his name I think is like Samuel Little. You can look him up. He's connected with 90 murders of females. So that's all he's killed was females. Yeah, that too. Yes. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, but you do. Yeah, we did have Castro guy. That guy was a sick bastard, though. I mean, that guy was a fucking sick bastard. Three females locked into a house for over 10 years. Like, I'm sorry, but that dude is fucking sick. One thing that I have to say, though, and I honestly will have to say something. I blame law enforcement. Mainly, I blame law enforcement for one thing. Well, first of all, the first person that he had, nobody knew about her really. Her name was Michelle Knight. Nobody knew about her. Amanda Berry, when she went missing, that shit was everywhere all over the news. And then when Gina DeJesus went missing, that was everywhere all over the news. That was a major news article, though, because she was only like 13 years old at the time when he took her. But here goes the thing that makes no sense. And I'll be honest, though, and this is fucked up. Okay, Amanda Berry was 17 when she went missing. It was a couple days after her birthday, I believe. She went missing, and it's a really bad thing. Gina went missing too. They both went missing around the same area. Here goes the problem. One, they're both around in the same area. That was a big no-no right there. Two, the person that kidnapped these girls, well, here goes the thing. The first girl, she knew his family. She actually, Michelle Knight knew his older daughters, but nobody really paid attention to her at all. Okay, whatever. Amanda Berry's family knew of Ariel Castro, but they wasn't like acquaintances. They knew each other here and there. But here goes the downside, though. Gina DeJesus' family spent time with Ariel Castro while they was searching for the kid. This is how fucked up this man was. When the littlest girl was kidnapped, he went out there with the family to help search for the kid he had locked in his house. There was connections with all of them. Nobody put the pieces together. This man knew all three of the victims and nobody put the connections together. It's like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? I'm sorry, but you have to be a stupid asshole. You have to be the world's biggest asshole. He knew both families for two of the kids that was all over the news. Nobody ever looked into them. And that's one thing that pissed me off the most. But the thing is, the man killed himself. He lasted 6 months in jail, but his sentence was I believe his sentence was like 1,000 years plus like God damn, people running in and out like crazy today. I think he was like 1,000 years plus like 20 life sentences or some crazy off the wall thing. Okay, this is what he got right here. On May 8th, 2013, Castro was charged with 4 counts of kidnapping and 3 counts of rape. He pled guilty to 937 criminal counts of rape, kidnapping, and aggravated murder as part of the plea bargain. He was sentenced to life in prison plus 1,000 years in prison without the possibility of early parole. 1 month into his sentence, he committed suicide. He only got a month into his sentence? I thought he was in there longer. But damn. Yeah, he did. He actually did hang himself. That's already been confirmed. He killed himself when he was in prison. I thought he was in there for a lot longer than the thing. Hey, country. It was crazy though. He was a crazy person. You know something that's really sad though in the United States? Well, actually for neighborhoods in general, I should say, and at least in Cleveland, is this is one thing that I think anybody would agree with it. So the house that he owned the house. The house was torn down completely. They tore the house down. Their house is no longer there. The house was demolished not even a month later, I don't think. And this is what's fucked up. If you look into the United States, you will probably find thousands of abandoned houses, maybe millions, to be honest, in the whole entire United States of housing. And this is how fucked up this is. He did that right. He did. Yes, and that's perfectly fine. Like compared to them to destroy the house. Oh yeah, it's a good enough reason to destroy the house. It's like, no, that's not a good enough just reason. Should destroy the houses like that to prevent fuckers from him. Because what's going to stop somebody from doing what just happened recently? And there's a law that was passed in Ohio that finally got approved that if your kid is 2 hours late for school, they are to notify the parents immediately and contact law enforcement too. Because if a girl went to school, never showed up, 3 days later, they found her in an abandoned house, dead. They never stated if there was sexual assault, but there's most likely a possibility that it was. They wanted leave. They didn't put that information out there though, because she was, I think, 13, 14 years old or something. Yeah, there's a shit ton of abandoned houses in Cleveland or in the United States in general. But there's no law that destroys these things. They leave these bitches up for months or years. This man was a sick bastard, yes. But the house was torn down within a month. And it's fucked up. I'm sorry to say, but it's really fucked up. It's like they worry about that one. Yes, they got the house taken care of. Good for them. Glad they destroyed the house. Okay. Hey, come on, Red Storm. Please don't be fighting. No fighting today. We're just chatting, please, you guys. But yeah, that's just the way I look. The one thing that's really sad, and Jay might be able to actually probably be able to vouch for this one. I don't know how often he goes over that way on the east side area. But so Jay, you know where the East Cleveland like police city hall place is at? Right over there by the rapid station I was telling you about. You've heard of that place over that area? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't sure exactly. I was just making sure. I wasn't 100. I wasn't saying you was. I was just like, just no fighting. But I don't know if you're familiar with it. But do you ever remember that one street that it's like 3 or 4 streets away from the police department, but literally every house in the building on that street is boarded up or closed down, condemned or whatever. Everything. A big ass street. There's like 5 or 6 apartment buildings and like 9 houses, and everything is boarded up. The whole entire street is vacant. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about over there by that area. Like literally everything is, and they still haven't destroyed that shit. Only people that are over there are just a bunch of friggin' little punk kids and people that are just drinking and smoking and selling drugs. That's literally all the people that is on that street. Literally, it is bad. The serial killer? No, he's still alive. The one that's from Ohio, he's actually still alive. Well, good luck with that one, because I don't wear underwear. I wear boxers. But if you're talking about that person I mentioned for the Ariel Castro, he took a plea bargain. He's dead. If you're talking about him, that crazy psychopathic person. But the serial killer guy from Ohio that I mentioned a few minutes ago, he's been in prison for he was in prison for something else. It wasn't for the murders. He confessed to all the murders because he's dying. He's like, I think he has like cancer or something. I think he has like prostate cancer. Depends where you're at. You can get arrested for jaywalking. Yes, depends where you're at and like how close you are to a crosswalk. I believe you have to be within 100 feet of any crosswalk and you can cross the street. And it's not considered jaywalking. It just depends. Okay. Okay, so here's what it has about this guy right here, okay? This is what he went to prison for. I'm going to read the whole entire little part of the article right here. Samuel Little, born June 7th, 1940, an American serial killer who was convicted of the murders of 3 women in California between 1987 and 1989, and 1 woman in Texas in 1994. He has claimed to have killed as many as 93 women. Investigators had linked him to 60 murders, which makes him the most profound serial killer in United States history. He allegedly murdered women across 19 states over nearly half a century, ending in 2005. So, in 19 states, he has committed 93 murders in total from what he's claiming, but they found him guilty. He's now facing another, life in prison without parole. Yes, Bandit, that's J rolling. That's what you get, man. You get J rolling ticket. Hey, you want to hear some one thing that's really funny? And you guys would love this right here. And I actually love this. I'll be the first to admit it that I love this right here. And shit. 1 second, hold on. But so because as you guys are mentioning jaywalking, so there was this lady. I believe it was in. I'd have to look it up again to see the state. I think it was on like the West Coast. I could be wrong. She was going across the street, and she had her little like old little walker thingy, like the old lady's walker. She's walking across the street, and an officer. And at first, when I read this thing, I thought like, oh, cool, give him respect. He gets out the car, he hits his lights on, he helps her across the street. Then the worst thing you can do, after helping her across the street and everything, he gives her a ticket for taking too long to cross the street. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you got to be the dumbest cop on the planet Earth. This lady's like 90 years old, and you're going to give her a ticket for walking too slow. Like, the fuck? Come on now. Well, it goes to court. The judge ordered the cop to pay the ticket, to pay the court cost for everybody in that courtroom that day. I don't know how true that part is, but I just remember reading about this before. He was forced to pay everyone's court costs and tickets that day because he wasted the court's time for an old lady couldn't fucking walk. So it's like, if that judge did that, I want to meet that judge and give him a big high five because that judge is a fucking amazing. That judge actually, I give that judge a lot of respect. Got to get some. We got to get some more nice judges out there because the judges would be awesome and cool, and all that other good stuff. But other than that. Oh, speaking about cool things, so guess who I got to see today, everyone? When I was running around through the courthouse and all the other stuff, trying to get figured out stuff out today, and shit, I actually got to run into the judge that married me and my wife, and shit. I actually got to run into her today, which was interesting. Didn't even think she was still on the bench. She was an older lady too. I got to run into her today. And one interesting thing, she actually remembered me. She actually remembered who I was when we was talking earlier for a little bit. We talked for a couple minutes earlier today, and she actually remembered me when I explained about it. It's like, cause when we got married and everything, and we got married at the courthouse, and we was talking, and when I mentioned it to her, we just going back and forth, and she actually remembered. Really cool judge. The one thing that was interesting though too, that kind of crazy is she doesn't have the same bailiff though. She has a guy now because she had a female bailiff in her courtroom when we got married. So I don't know if how often they change out or not. Police department's right where exactly? What did I miss? Holy crap! Creepy, creepy, creepy. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, and I will. I don't like I said. I don't have it all memorized. I have some memorized, so I will as soon as I can. Give me a second. What the hell? Come on. Hold on. 1 second. the hell? What? I don't even know. Because that doesn't make anything unless I'm fucking like. I'm just. I didn't. Hold on a second. Because I want you to look at your email because that's what it literally comes out to. If I break it down the way it's supposed to be, that's what you're saying, which absolutely makes no sense to me. Literally, I'm just telling you for breaking it down. So I don't know why it's coming out to be that one. So I'm just telling you what it breaks down to be. So I don't know if you messed up a little bit because, like I said, it is confusing. If you don't know how you're doing it, it's really confusing. No, that's literally what it comes up. If you look at the thing, if you look at what you're typing from your message and look at the letter the way it is, yeah, because if you have to remember the way it works, Canada, and I'll explain it to you. Like, for instance, if you're going to spell a word, you look at the letter. Say, for instance, if the word starts with, let me see, we're just going to go ahead and say, if the word starts with the Z, if the letter starts with Z, look over to the left. That's the letter you put down. And then when I look at it, I'm looking at it completely jumbled words. It'll just be like it'll look like that, say, for instance, just jumbled, buffed up shit. If it looks like that, I look at those letters. I look at the actual alphabet, the actual 26 letters in the alphabet. I look over, write the actual letter down, and it would spell a word. It's you just take the word and you pretty much just scribble it around. Blanket. uh, I read the only way you will know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to email me and I'll send you the cipher and then I'll send you the message I sent too. Thanks, Bandit. Ugh. That'd be the only way. Send me an email. You get the message and then the cipher. Well, you're going to get a couple messages though too, because like I said, it goes to everybody, no exceptions. You email me, you're going to be tested by a random code, number, whatever I decide at that moment. You have to do what it says. You just type the same thing in. If it comes off from your name, then hey, we agree. If it doesn't, then hey, I don't give you the information. I don't care. People can call me paranoid all they want, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Bandit, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. It'd be nice if you could. There's one judge that's really cool. and I've actually watched a lot of videos. It's the judge in Rhode Island. That Providence guy or whatever the hell it is. I can't think of the guy's name right off the top of my head. Really cool judge. And I've watched a lot of videos with him. And one thing I've noticed, never do you see cops in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds more better right there, whatever you're trying to type now. That sounds a lot more better. Just looking at that little bit of sounds a little bit more better. Hi. Why would you ever fuck you, you asshole? Jackass. I thought you. I remember that one. I got you. I got you, man. I got you. Ugh. Yeah. See, like I said though, you completely. It's like I said. It's really weird and shit. Like I said, it's like you got to get used to it. I don't think he does it to every case. I think it's only certain cases he does it with. To be honest, I only think it's like here and there. That's all I think it is. And shit with the cases. But yeah, he's a really good judge though. He's really cool. There's another judge that's actually in Ohio. I think he retired though. It was down south area towards like Dayton. There's another judge that he was really cool too, but he took his stuff a little above and beyond. Like he had one guy before. The guy the guy stole a movie from a one of the little fucking porno places, dirty place, whatever fucking shops, whatever the fuck they're called. And shit, he stole a fucking movie and from their some porno. And the judge made him wear a chicken costume with a sign that I think believe it's something about I'm addicted to porn and this is my punishment or something like that. Is what his sign was. And he was wearing a big chicken costume and he had to stand by a freeway. As a pencil, I just remember hearing about the guy. It was he was a pretty cool judge. Like the one that he did, I remember the one that was really fucking cool is this broad. She had to walk 30 miles with the ankle monitor on in 30 days, or she goes to jail and shit. Like he's really cool. He makes you do random things, and it's like, well, hey, shit happens. Cool judge though. And you got some nice judges out there. I would like to have some judges like this on the Supreme Court. But you know what the Supreme Court would say? Yeah, they would never hire somebody like them. They want to be able to control the narrative. Uh, yeah. Oh, you got to get the weapons now. Oh, here goes something interesting too today, you guys. So tell me, do you think this is a lot of words a minute to have to type? Typing that many words a minute, do you think that's a lot? Yeah. There goes my weapon. I'll get you with this. Bad, bad, bad bandit. Now, so when I was running around all day today, um, I was talking to a courtroom reporter, the little typer peoples, and that's what you have to do. You have to be able to type 225 words a minute minimum to pass. No, no, no. It's very hard to type 225 words a minute. People might think that, but am I buffing really? Doesn't show anything on my end. It might be on your end, Texas. Yeah, it could be on your end, man. Yeah, yeah. That's. I was actually talking with the lady when I was at the courthouse today. I was we was just chatting and stuff, and I guess that's what you have to do minimum. She said it can go up higher, whatever, but the minimum that they request is 225 words. Now the lettering, she said it varies from 3 letter words to 5 letter words. They don't make you have to type words that are fucking 10 letters. Would be fucking almost impossible. If you could fucking manage to hit 2,250 keys in fucking a minute, you got powers. Well, you go ahead and finish your sentence since you can only type 200 words or 200 letters. The thing that I don't understand though, and this is my theory though, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. No, it won't show. Never mind. Never mind. Um, Motherfucker, we can do it this way. Here goes the thing. I know, right? I can type okay. I mean, I'm not the fastest word typer. I think the most I've ever maxed out at was like 80 words a minute. I think was my max. But that was years ago, and I probably wouldn't even come close to that today. Yeah. But here, no, how do I, no. So we're just gonna. Oh shit! I don't want to give out numbers to people, places, because I don't need people seeing that shit. Okay. So all the people are going to see is just a 216. It's nothing else. So look, that's a normal keyboard, okay? Like a normal little keypad, the little 26 letters, and you can switch it over. Well, here goes the thing though. What people don't realize about those computers and stuff that the people use, the only downside is it's not a full keyboard like normal 26 letters, numbers, symbols, stuff like that. Your little shift. No, one of those keyboards that they have there are actually only like I think it's like 15 or 16 keys on their whole entire little typewriter thing. They have to siphon it all out, and they're fucking a genius at ciphering this shit because they know what everything means. But it's still the fact that they make you type all these words a minute and practice all this one, but they give you a keyboard that has not even half of what you normally are practicing with, which is confusing. And be honest, it's kind of awkward. That's just my theory on it. That's just me. I don't care. That's just me. Ugh. Okay, so I just decided to pull something up, and I only did it for, I got 36 seconds. And 36 seconds, and I wasn't even doing like quick typing and shit. I was just randomly just typing shit out. 27 words in 36 seconds. So not too bad. And majority of them was 4 letters or more. So not too bad. So I mean, I'm okay when it comes down to typing. I'm not the fastest. I'm not the greatest, but can't do much about it. Mm. Is it buffing for anybody? Because it's lagging on my end. It's just all laggy a little bit. I can tell. Okay. It's just like you could see the motion. It's like I'm moving slow, but I'm actually moving fast. Oh, there it goes. It's now caught up now. I guess. I don't know. Maybe when I had that other thing open. See, one thing though is I'm glad I have that thing on. I don't have to worry about contact anymore. Every so often I get a phone call. Fuck, what was I about to say? I was about to say something too. I can't remember now. I'm having a blind moment. see what's on the news for now. Okay. So listen to this, you guys. Alabama governor signs bill requiring sex offenders to undergo chemical castration if they sexually abuse a child 13 or under. It was signed by the governor. Well then. Yeah, it's an interesting theory. But yeah, it's crazy that they're doing it. But they're making them pay for it too, which it's like I'm pretty sure they don't have the money to pay for the procedure, but okay. Good luck. The only downside is it's not even that one. Here goes the downside though. It will get turned down by the Supreme Court because of one thing that's a humane violation. You can't just castrate you cannot castrate people just because of something they've done. Just because you don't like and agree with what they did, which it's disgusting as fuck, but the courts will fight that and the courts are going to win. It is actually inhumane to do that to somebody. You can't just be like, yeah, we're going to cut your shit off because you did something wrong. And and I'm not supporting the people that are sick like that, but here goes the theory. Okay. And this is how fucked up it is. Okay. Say they chemically castrate you for doing something. Oh yeah, you sexually assaulted this girl. Did they do this to you? Just imagine this outcome right here. When they did this to that person, because her mommy wasn't happy with it, or the daddy wasn't happy with the person, whoever the guy was, or this right here, the daughter wanted to get at someone because she got grounded or her phone got taken from her, and she claims this. This person goes through this procedure. This happens. Come to find out, it never happened. Do you know what he gets to do? He'll have that. He'll have more money than he'd ever need in his goddamn life. That's the problem that is going to get tossed out for. That's why our court system is not going to allow it to happen because it's a liability reason. No, there's no choice. They're doing it regardless. There's no choice. If you sexually assault somebody or anything about sexual abuse under the age of 13 in that state, you're fucked. But if a girl say you're married to somebody, she has a kid that's 9 years old. The kid makes the allegations because she's mad at you or whatever the situation is. And she says that, you get screwed over, you get your little bullshit ass medicine, you go to jail, and say 2 years later, 3 years later, comes to find out nothing ever happened. Then what? You're already screwed for life. No, it's both. You go to jail still. You still go to jail. It's not a get the done and then you go to jail. So it's never going to go. Even if he signed it, it's not going to go anywhere. The courts are going to throw it away. Don't come in here bright posting shit like that. You want to come in here and talk? That's fine. I have a rule on my streams when I'm live. You are not allowed to post links or anything like that. Don't come in here blobbing off the mouth. I didn't even read what the hell you posted. I don't care. I don't want to know. Just don't do that shit. Only people that are allowed to post links are the mods and if I approved it. Because it's my stream and it's my rules. I don't know who you are. That's why. You don't like it? Fuck off. I'm a very blunt person. You'll find that out if you're around often. I speak my mind. I don't have a filter. Are you serious? They're not putting it on there? Come on. Them ass for brain people. That is some bullshit. So they just updated the last list of games that are coming from the 360 to the Xbox One. No more will be coming over anymore. And the one game that I wanted them to put on there, they did not put on there. And it's bullshit. A game that thousands of people wanted, they still refuse to put it on there. Yeah, I heard about that, Bandit. It was broadcasted on E3. Is somebody else live? Because damn, I had like fucking 30 people earlier. Now I'm down to 4. Maybe all the trolls are gone, so that's why nobody wants to be around. I might think about grabbing a new one. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not anytime soon. I got too much shit on this Xbox as it is right now. If it doesn't carry over, then it's going to be a waste of money. I mean, I have 128 games on my hard drive. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of you. Sorry, I didn't realize that was you that joined in. I thought, my bad. Wow. What I was going to ask you, because I know you know a little bit about the copyright strike stuff with like when you're playing music, they just don't monetize the video and you get an email. But can they like can they stop you from going live for if you're listening to music and you're playing all types of different songs, not just the music, not like showing the video? Because I know they're gonna, stop the monetization, but can they fucking be like, no more live for you for 3 months because you're listening to music while live and like a whole bunch of songs? Because I have a fucking full playlist. One of these days, I was just gonna put on while I'm live talking with people. I was just curious, like, what would happen about it? Because I'm not gonna play the videos of the songs, just the music. And like I said, the playlist I have is I think it's 50 songs for the one and 50 for the other that I have. That's why I was trying to get a hold of you for earlier. I tried calling you, but you never answered. So I was just curious if you knew off the top of my head. Oh, shit. Damn. Bad boy. Switch. Gonna beat you with a switch. Bad, Andrew. Bad. That's weird. Well, what it did was it rang. It rang one time and then went straight to voicemail. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was calling you, or you was calling somebody else. Maybe I don't know. No, I got the right number. His number saved on my phone. All I know is it literally rang one time and then went straight to voicemail. And I'm like, oh, I don't leave voicemails for people. I really don't. Like, it's very rare that I leave a voicemail for people like socialize like this. But if it's for places that I need to get a hold of something, then yeah. Because most people have caller ID. Most people call you back. If I, yeah. Um, I'll tell you in a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's the one I called. Let me see what time it was I called you. I'll tell you in a second. Let me look. 4:52 p.m. It was at 4:52 p.m. when I called. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you was calling, somebody else calling, whatever it was. All I know is it was just one ring, and it was a long ass ring too, though. That's the thing. It literally wasn't like a normal little half a ring. That bitch was a long ass ring for like 3 or 4 seconds. I thought I was calling the wrong number, and I looked at the phone. I'm like, no, I'm calling the right thing, and then it went to voicemail. Nah, I don't need to call them. Oh, actually, you know what, Andrew? Pick up your phone. Actually, I'm going to call you about something. Actually, I want to give you a heads up on something too, because I'm not going to type this out. So you have like pick up your phone, please, because I got to talk to you about something that's important. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I just was making my food up. That's all I was doing. I want you guys to think that I was going to be away for too long. Yeah. Not a taco. It's a cheese hot dog. Mm. Ugh. No, I never did such a thing like that. I didn't inhale anything. Ugh. Nah. Shit, I ain't skinny. Talking about I'm a fat ass. Look at that. Look at that fatness right there. Look at that bill belly. Look at that fat belly. You talking about, man? Ugh. But that was the second time I ate today, actually. I had food a couple hours ago, but that's the only time I no, that's literally the second time I ate today. I woke up late in a way, so I was in a hurry, so I didn't grab anything. And I left the card at home. So I didn't get anything to eat. I didn't actually eat something until like 4:30 in the afternoon. Like I went all day with no food, practically, because I was running around all fucking day, didn't have time and shit. And my dumbass didn't realize one crucial thing. Literally, where I was at the whole entire day, there was a bank. As my bank that I bank with was right there. I could have just went to the bank and grabbed a couple bucks, which I actually did after everything was done. After I got everything done and went all the places I had to go to and get all the information, oh yeah, it was fun. So hey, do you guys want to see something really crazy? Got something for you guys. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Can't really see it, but look at how dark this stuff is. It's something a friend of mine brought over. This is hot sauce. This is an actual hot sauce right here that a friend of mine brought over from another country. And when you talk about hot, this shit makes that chicken stuff from the other day that I did that challenge fucking 30 times hotter. I tried this one time and it hurt. Yeah, it basically is what it is. It's basically extract hot sauce. It's pretty much what it is. It's some Chinese type shit. He got it when he was over in South Korea. He came home. I think 2 days ago or something like that. He's over there on vacation or whatever, and he brought a bottle of stuff, and I poured some in the thing. This is what it actually looks like inside of a bow. I don't want to. I don't want to tilt it too much because I don't want to make a mess. But that's what it looks like, though. How dark that shit is. Oh, it's good. That's the thing. It's hot as fucking hell, but it's a good. It's extremely hot. Like I said, it's hotter than those chicken wings from the other day that I tried, but it's fucking great. And yes, I'm gonna do something really dumb. I got some on my finger, so instead of washing my hands, I'm just gonna. Mm, mm, 9 o'clock Central. Whew. Who are you talking to, Helen, about getting your number from? Why don't you come to Banda? Heart. Ah. Oh, no. No, you telling me to get your number from him, or who was you telling to get the like? That's what I'm asking. I know who Eminem is, and I know he's Michigan Mister. Are you saying ask him for your number? Oh, okay. I just was like I said, I'm a little confused. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. Wow. That was some spicy shit. And it wasn't even much on there. It was mainly just like, oh, oh, fuck that shit. I don't even want to know what eating a spoonful of that shit was like. uh, yeah, I figured it out now. I was confused, okay? I think the hot sauce just ruined my brain cells. Hot sauce, me, brain, not work. Like, I'm fucking, my brain is just on the cahoots. Give me a second. I'm watching a video real quick, you guys. Oh, that fucking looks amazing. Hey, that Master Chef TV show, the one guy that's always there, the blonde headed dude, isn't that Chef Ramsay? Isn't that his name? If I remember correctly. Am I talking funny? Ah, because my tongue still hurts. Oh, it just said it wasn't Hell's Kitchen, is what it was called. It was it's called Master Chef. I was just making sure though if that's the same person. It is the same person. Hey, I'm just asking. I was just curious. All I know is it just said Hell's Kitchen was the thing. It didn't say not. You said Master Chef, not Hell's Kitchen. Blah, 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 blah. The video I seen, it was just something he made. Either way, crazy ass cooking shows. Fucking, I watched I watched this episode with my wife before. I don't remember if it was the American, the Australian one, or who it was, but they had this. The chef was there, and he showed them how to actually. You know, I'm gonna talk to her real quick. I'll be right back. I don't want to get the wrong information. Okay, so because like I said, my wife watches a lot of those cooking things. Okay, so what it was Chef Ramsay for the one I was talking about, and it was a big ass salmon. And this thing, I'm telling you, this motherfucking thing was humongous. And he skinned it, cleaned it, filleted it, and cut it up in fucking pieces in probably like 30 seconds. It's like just I couldn't do that bitch in 30 minutes if I tried. I'd probably cut my arm off. Oh. I could say that one kind of cleaned my sinuses a little bit. Billy, I'm going to ask you one time and I want you to be honest here, okay? And I'm going to save you some trouble. Are you actually Tommy? And be honest. I mean, Tommy's already made dozens of fake accounts, anyways. It's already been approved, anyway. So, still. I just wanted to ask, is all I was doing. I'm not saying that you was. I just wanted to ask though, because I mean, you come in here, and I mean, you only come in here every so often, and I just wanted to verify. I've never asked you yet. I don't think. I was just curious. And yes, to answer your question, the place over there in Trisket, I've been there a few times. Yes, I've talked with the owner a few times over there. Actually, me and him's cool. I actually was gonna get a job working over there and shit, but and some things came up and not working there now. I actually came close to it though. I'll be back. I gotta go blow my nose. Hey, like I said though, it helped clean my sinuses though, man. Actually did. They have a few other places actually. I'm not sure where they're all at, but they have a few stores for that pizza place over there. I think they have like 7 in the whole area. Yeah, I still got to throw this fucking shirt out. I haven't got around to it, and I got a big ass hole in the back now. So I got to get rid of this shirt. I'm still debating though, because they don't have them no more. They don't sell them no more. So anybody hear any more information on Eric yet? Like, what was the charge exactly? What did he get arrested for? What did he do? Or what did he? What did they? What are they claiming he did? Because most likely he didn't do anything wrong, anyways. You know, he's just Eric, and he gets arrested. So Helen, I have a question. I've been wanting to ask you this actually. Could you have your name typed as Helen's MM? So are you and Michigan Mister together or something, or is that just like an inside joke, or what's going on? I'm just curious. I was gonna ask you that the other day when I seen you, but I never got around to it. Oh, shit. Eee. I was just curious. See, I thought Michigan Mister was single. Damn it. Damn. I was going to come steal him away. Damn it. Whatever. I'll find a new one to steal. So what do you guys want to talk about? We'll let somebody pick a topic here today. Somebody pick a topic. We'll let you guys pick a topic and we'll see what we can figure out. Yes, Bandit, I know we got married. Where are you from, Helen? I don't know what happened. I don't know anything happened to Furry. Only thing I know of that happened with anybody today in the community was Eric. He got arrested. That's a dick move there, Bandit. You're in Russia. Oh yeah, that place is fucking crazy and shit. The 737 Max 8s. And you want to hear something that's crazy too? This is how fucked up they are. Actually, so we'll use that as a topic today. Actually, listen to this one, you guys. So the 737 Max 8, um, a plane crashed once, killed everybody on board. Then, like a month or so later, whatever it was, a couple months later, second plane crashed, everybody on board died. Third plane, but here goes the thing though. There's three incidents, but here goes the funny one. So they banned all of those planes being used. They made a statement, oh, the planes are safe, planes are safe. No, Biggie, planes are safe. A plane scheduled to take a flight in the United States decided to do this right here. They canceled the flight. They put them all on a new plane. Same airline, but a new plane. Plane takes off. 5 minutes later, they had to go back for an emergency landing. Only people on board was the pilot, co-pilot, and the flight attendants. Only ones on board. They immediately had to turn back around and land the plane because the plane almost crashed. Literally just hours before, their company was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with their planes. Bitch, your planes are death traps. That plane's supposed to take off with like 200 people on board. Fuck that company. I've seen that on videos, and I don't know why it does that. So, from what I heard, now I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that being done before. And what that means is you can't watch it in the United States. Only certain countries can watch it, is what that means. But I don't know if that's true or not. I just heard that from people before. 100, 1,000, 890, and I need 160,000. Fuck. Obstructing a peace officer. I call bullshit. It's just another way of them trying to get money. The bail is $10,000, so 10% is $1,000. Obstructing government operation. That's charged 2. No bond, from what it's showing. They probably got caught doing some bad no stuff. They was probably making sexy love with each other. He caught them on camera and they came after him. He probably caught them having their little love fest in the cop car. That's my opinion. Be honest. I'm being truthful, not lying. 100%. I mean, the cops do not like him at all, man. They hate his guts. If it was their choice, they would fucking lock him up and put him in a dark, deep hole and never let him out again. But like I seen somebody say the other day, and I will be honest, putting him in jail is a very big no. Because see, what they want prisoners to be stupid. You put him in prison, and guess what? Here goes the best part ever. He's going to make those prisoners become smart, understand their rights, and a lot of shit gets done. And then guess what? He is fucked. Because then they're going to want to beat the shit out of him. So he's going to teach people, and then they're going to come after him for doing the job, for something. So here's what we do. If he goes to prison for any of these crimes that they're trying to claim him for, here's what we do. Make sure he becomes the teacher. They let you teach the people in there. Let him be the teacher of the class. Settled. No more arguments. Then people will be so fucking smart in there, the prison won't even know what to do with it. I don't know if there's even a way to do that. Honestly, I don't even know if there's a way to. I don't think you can actually ask for it. I think he would have to volunteer for it. But honestly, if he went to prison or something for something stupid, they would never allow him to be the teacher, anyways. They wouldn't let him teach people. They're gonna look at what he does. They're gonna be like, no. They're gonna lock his ass away in a dark, deep hole and leave him there. And I'll be like, yeah, well, we don't care. And they're gonna do that the best they can. I know, Long, to answer your question that you asked me already before, like a dozen times, it's something my wife bought and put on the walls. It's decorations. I don't pay attention to what the hell the damn thing is. So, I've seen your name before in here asking about it. No, I've seen you come in here before asking about it, though. That's the thing. Unless there's been multiple names of yours coming around. But I remember your name, and I remember you asking about it because I didn't tell you the last time. Somebody else told you the last time what it was, or whoever the name was with your same name, whoever that person was. But still, it's whatever. I'm just stating it. Oh, usually when I'm live, it's always like this. So, whatever. Yo, what's going on there, 25? No, not always. A lot of the times it was, yes. But I've had my computer like this or I faced it the other way. So, hey, 25, I was getting questions for you. So I forgot to ask Storm earlier when he was here. Because he mentioned something about kids or whatever. And curious, I was just wondering how old your guys' kids are. Because he mentioned something about he has boys or something. Or he has kids or whatever. I was just wondering. And 36. Okay, so we'll go. Yeah, that's fine, man. No biggie. I was just curious. So I was going to ask you the other day when I was on the phone with you. So, I mean, I remember you mentioning something. Holy shit, that's a lot. 2025? Damn, I wonder if I can get that much. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to do it out here. That's why I was like, I'm not trying to get all personal or nothing. I don't want you to think anything like that. It was just, I wasn't sure if they're like my age or something because you said you're in your 40s. So I wasn't sure if they were around my age or something. That's all I was curious. You get to call you grandpa. That's another good thing. Yeah. We'll call you Grandpa Storm. Yeah, I'm going to bed. We're gonna fall asleep like this. I wonder how bad my neck would hurt if I tried to fall asleep like this. Holy hell. Ow, this hurts. Fuck that. Oh, fuck. No, no, ow. That would hurt. Hey, what's going on? Okay, everybody, sorry about that. I was on mute. I wanted to. I was talking to someone. Sock account where? Who's the sock account? Who are we talking about? Oh yeah, who cares? That person doesn't come in here either. Is that the real Teresa though, or is that just like a person talking shit about Teresa? I'm just curious. Ah, okay, okay. I was just curious. But shit, what was I gonna say? So here goes a question I want to ask anybody. I don't know if you guys ever heard this thing before, and I guess it's a real thing because I actually looked it up because I was watching a TV show. I got one more episode to finish. Haven't got around to finishing it today. Um, but has any of you guys heard of undetectable when it comes down to uh, for testing for STDs? Have you guys ever heard of that phrase ever being used? It was something I was watching a TV show and they was talking about something on the show. And it's actually something that is actually legitly used in real life. I just thought it was just something they made up. But it's another term they use for STDs. It's called undetectable, is what it actually is. Well, from what I guess it means, actually, from what I looked up, it's if you're if you go to this hospital or any place that you go to your doctor's office and they test you and your results come back undetectable for that precise thing, you actually have that disease, but it's not detected in your body for some reason, which just makes no sense. So you have it, but you can't be detected for it. It makes no sense though. Is that's why it's getting confusing a little bit. SCC, that's why I was asking if anybody's ever heard of it. Because I thought it was just something off the show I was watching. And it but they only use the undetectable thing for for HIV and AIDS. It's the only two things it falls under though, which is the awkward part. Pretty much, basically, yeah. But it's kind of funny though, because it's like it's there, but it's not there at the same time. And shit. It's called undetectable. Is what it actually is used as. It's actually a real life thing. Mm, I didn't know it. I'll be the first to admit it. I don't know everything. I know a lot of shit, but didn't know that's one thing that is actually ever used. All I know for diseases, it's negative or positive. You ready for a crazy one though? Here goes one and shit. I was reading stuff on Facebook and shit a couple years ago, and I thought this was hilarious. This person posted something, and it was just one of those you should never have posted it ever. This is her in big bold letters and all happy faces, smiley faces, all that shit too. I got my test results back for my HIV test. I tested positive. Great news. Go smack yourself in the face with a book or something. Because being positive for HIV is bad. Extremely bad. You don't ever want it to be positive. Positive is bad. I thought it was fucking hilarious. But hey, do you guys want to meet the world's dumbest person? So here goes this right here. This is actually saved in my phone. I'm going to read this to you guys, okay? Now, this was posted. Her name is Lauren. They blocked out her last name because they didn't want people to listen to this. They don't want people to find her. Now, listen to what she posts right here, okay? And this was posted on, I don't even know where it was posted on exactly. And I'm sorry, but somebody needs to go back to school. OMG, I just read that China is 12 hours ahead of America. Why didn't they warn them about 9/11? That's such bullshit. Fuck you, China. Like 3 billion people died that day. That's how much I think of that because my brain just melted again. And I didn't want to drop my phone. Damn it. So you guys, did you remember did you know that did you know this right here equals to that? Did anybody know that? 2,996 equals to 3 billion. I didn't know half the population died on 9/11 though. But damn. There was another one that I read that I feel really bad for this person. I honestly feel really bad for her. And out of out of as much respect as I can have for people, she is the president, the king, the queen, the prince, the princess. She's everything for the blonde people. Because this is something I can never forget. I've seen this post and I feel bad for her because of how stupid she is. Now, for security purposes, I will not give out her name, but she's a blonde. And this is a post that she made a few years ago. I took the batteries out of the carbon dioxide detector because the beeping was giving me a headache and making me feel dizzy and nauseous. Does anybody know what the signs are for carbon dioxide poisoning? Does anybody know the signs and the steps that you need to get the fuck out of the house when that shit's going off? You're dizzy, you're nauseous, headaches, sleepy. Very interesting. You have 3 of the 4 symptoms of carbon dioxide poisoning. But like, I'm confused. Like, how stupid do you have to be? Now, headache and being dizzy is actually could be 2 different things. Because being dizzy, like, you can be dizzy like everything's spinning on you, basically. A headache is completely different. Your head is fucking killing you. Technically, it's 2 separate things either way. Some people look at it 2, 3, 2, 1, whatever. And all the other bullshit. But it's still like, bitch, you dumb. Yeah, you never want to go sleepy if that thing goes off. And those fucking things are loud, man. Have you guys ever heard of carbon dioxide to go off? Because holy shit for brains. That shit is loud as dog meat. That shit wake you up out of a dead sleep. You guys, this long dude here, whatever, the fucking a troll. Does anybody know? What the fuck's going on with this dude? Everybody keeps on saying things. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, seriously. I'm confused. All I know, the one thing that I'd have to say though, I was really glad for, and this was actually a couple years ago where I used to live. I I went to go make something. I was cooking something in the stove or oven. I don't remember which one it was. I was cooking something. I was making something to eat for me, the wife, and the little one. And I'm sitting down at the couch, and I was waiting for the stove to heat up. And while sitting down, we're just sitting there and waiting for it. And like I don't know why, but when I stood up, I just felt really dizzy for some reason. So I sat back down and waited about 5 minutes or so. And I get up and I walk into the kitchen. Almost collapsed the fucking floor. A couple seconds later, fucking things started beeping in the kitchen, going fucking crazy. Caught it in. Very fucking lucky too, though. Very, very, very lucky. I almost turned my light switch on in the kitchen. The fucking stove was leaking gas. Literally. It was actually leaking fucking gas from the stove. The fucking burners on the stove, when I turned this stuff on, they went out. And it was just pumping pure gas into the fucking kitchen. The only thing that stopped it from pretty much closing up the whole house was the fact of the thing, it was closed. The oven wasn't open. No, we didn't smell it because the oven actually was closed. It was just pure fucking gas just accumulated in there. When I went into the kitchen, I just got like a whiff of something, like a major headache. And that's when the thing started going beepy like crazy. Fire department showed up immediately, came up there. Come to find out that the shit that the pilot light was broken. The pilot light actually on the stove itself wasn't lighting, and one of the hoses had a small leak in it. So we had to get a brand new stove and shit. We ended up getting a brand new one. The landlord at the place, because there was actually one already in there for where we were staying at. The landlord actually brought a brand new one the next day and shit. They threw that bitch away. We actually had to leave the house for a couple of days because it was an unsafe environment. Because just in case if anything was to happen, we wasn't allowed to live. We wasn't allowed to stay there for like 3 days and shit. Very very lucky though. We was actually very lucky. But we don't have to worry about gas here. Our shit's electric, so we don't have to worry about it. We're good. I honestly would prefer electric heating than any kind of gas heating. I don't care for the gas heating. Me neither, honestly. I don't care for gas, period, honestly. That shit is just too fucking dangerous, in my opinion. It is way too fucking dangerous. And, some people might think it's not, some people might think it is, but it's bad. Yeah, it is very bad. I remember fucking was it just like a couple months ago? there was and this guy, I mean, I'm saying, man, if he doesn't believe in all that shit up, all that faith, those shit, I guarantee he does now. He was sleeping. He got woken up to a loud bang. That's all he heard is a loud fucking bang. He got up, got his wife, got his dogs out of the house immediately, and his house went to the fucking moon because a drunk driver drove into the fucking gas main of his house because he lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. And the gas mains are like how you see at businesses that are in like the little huts or whatever, are in places like that, easy access for like the people to come and check the meters and all that crap. And and a drunk driver smashed into it. The guy had enough time to get him out of that house and his dogs out of the house. Just enough time, and the house went into fucking just completely went to orbit. Like if he would have been a couple seconds slower, he would have been dead probably. It was all over the news too because his house completely bursting into flames after it exploded. Which is so weird though too because it's like not the outside pipe bursted like it would just blow up. His house blew up because of it's like, why the fuck does his house blow up? Yeah, that's the only difference really a gas stove has, though. You can control the size, the temperature, and things cook faster with the gas stove. Actually, That's the only good side that they have. But it's like holy shit. There's been a lot of crazy things that have happened. Like there was one I seen a video. It's actually on YouTube. You can look it up. This house, it was actually caught on camera too. It was on like CCTV camera for some building. Nothing going on, just normal fucking day. And then all of a sudden, you just see a house completely blow up, just like a fucking bomb hit that bitch. And it happened to be a gas leak. No one was home, thankfully, on that one. No one was home at all. They was out of the country or out of town or whatever. It was on. There was something was going on, and it was a big ass house. All you seen is just it, just like I just watched a movie or something. Like holy shit, man! Because that did not seem like something that you would normally see. That shit seemed like some sci-fi type weird action flick. The way that damn house blew up. But listen, everyone, listen. Let's see. We are at 11 o'clock, so I am going to bed officially. I'm going night night because my kids are asleep. I'm going to sleep. I'll be up in about 9 hours, anyways. You all have fun. We've been up here for 2.5 hours. Thank you guys for joining, and I will catch everybody tomorrow sometime. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath on me.